Aretha Franklin, you make me feel like a natural woman. All right, so I'll just play through each of the various progressions here for the different sections. Just jam right through them right off the top. After I do that, I'll go back through and give you a little more of a guided walkthrough with the details of what I'm doing. All right, and before we jump into all that, do me a huge favor, help out the channel by hitting that subscription button. That'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And let's get on into this. Natural Woman, here we go. Alright, so we get this verse progression right off the top. And just a special note, this is in 3/4 time here. Okay, so we're just counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so initially we kind of have this this little riff segue thing that happens at the start of each verse. And it's just a quick little strum of 3 chords. And I just like to play the kind of like the middle to higher part of the chords for this. Helps you move it a little quicker, I guess. So it'll be a little F chord here. We just do the 3 on the D with the 2 with G, 1 and 1 on the B and E. Like I said, just a quick, it's basically right on the counts. So we're going like 1 count here with this F. Okay, move it over to an E minor. So just go to a 2 on the D with the open G, B, and E. And then to a D minor. So 1 on the E with the 3 on the B, 2 on the G, and an open D. Okay, and that'd be our 3rd count. Okay, so. Alright, and then we would get into that first chord. Alright, which should be a C. Okay, and once you hit the C chord, this will be good for 2 measures. And the strumming is basically up to you. If you just want to hit it once and let it ring, that's cool. If you want to get a little busier with it, that's your choice, whatever kind of dynamic you really want. All right, so just hit the C chord for a couple of measures. Okay, then we'll move to a G chord, a couple of measures. Okay, to a B flat, so 1 on the A, 3 on the G, B, and E. Okay, and then to F chord, so you can just do the full version of this F chord. And the thing is, you want to hit this for 1 measure, and the first time through we're just going to have 1 measure on this, because we'll hit it for that first measure, and then we'll basically start all the way back over again, and the next measure will be that little scale down with chords. Alright, and then we get back and do it again. And then once you get all the way through that again the second time, you hit that final F chord, right? But this time, basically you just want to do it for 2 measures. Okay, so hit it once, and then have 1 more last final measure of F. That'll transition us into the pre-chorus. All right, so let's just do this all up to speed and give you a sound of it here. Pre-chorus section here, just a little bit of a back and forth between two chords. Basically, you want to do a D minor chord, all right, and just one measure of that, and then jump up to a E minor chord and one measure of that, and just repeat that change 3 times. And after you get through that 3 times, then we just do 2 measures of the F chord. Into the chorus now. A little back and forth with a C and an F chord. Okay, so one measure of C, one measure of F, and then repeat that. All right, and next we're going to hit that C one final time, but once you hit it, just kind of cut it and rest. All right, and that's where the natural woman vocal is. All right, and the special note with the chorus progression here, the first and second time we go through it, we just keep resting, all right, until we rest a total of 3 measures basically, and then we get our little verse pattern started over again. So we do that little walkthrough, scale down. All right. And then I'll get us back into the verse again. Okay, that's at the end of the first and second chorus. Once we get to the very end of the song, we're doing that final chorus. Instead of resting for that last 2 measures, we'll still hit our C and cut it and rest a measure for the natural woman part. But the last 2 measures where we typically would be resting, waiting for our pickup back into the verse, we're just going to do a couple measures of D minor. Okay, that's just at the very end for the final choruses. All right, so let's go through it how you would normally do it the first and second time, and then I'll play it as you would at the final run-throughs. Okay, after that second time through the chorus, we get this little bridge section. And it resembles a little bit of what the verse is doing. Adds a few things. So it starts off with the C chord, as the verse would, for 2 measures. Okay, and then we're going to move to a new chord here. It'd be a G minor 7. Okay, it's basically just bar the whole 3 and then just do a 5 on the A. And do that for a couple measures. All right, and you want to repeat that, the C to the G minor 7, repeat that twice. All right, and after you get through that twice, then we throw in another new chord here, it'd be F major 7. So just like you were going to do the bottom half of that F, but just leave off on the high E and just leave it open. Okay, so we just got the open high E, the 1 on the B, 2 on the G, and the 3 on the D. And do about 2 measures of this F major 7. Okay. Next new chord here would be a C minor 7. All right, so 3 on the A with the 5 D, the 3 on the G, and then the 4 on the B. And you can hit the 3 on the high E too. All right, a couple measures of the C minor 7. Okay, and now from here, we're just going to do an extended version of our verse intro scale down thing that we do. All right, so it will be a F for a measure. Okay, and then to that E minor for a measure. And then finish with the D minor. And this D minor is 2 measures worth. Okay, so just an extended version of that intro progression. All right, so let's do this up to tempo now. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.